Hello, my name is Geldam. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to review Herrera's Bad Boy. So this fragrance is a really cool fragrance because the bottle already is very striking, but also the smell. So the top notes of this fragrance, you'll get some black pepper, white pepper, and some bergamot. And now in the mid, you will get some sage and some cedar. In the base notes, that's when you get some tonka bean, cacao, amberwood. So how does this fragrance smell? In the opening, you get a blast of bergamot. So as soon as you spray this in the opening, you get a nice fresh bergamot smell. And right behind it, coming in running like a bull, you have the black pepper. And this black pepper is not overwhelming, but it's there. And in this black pepper, it's not too spicy, but it brings the fragrance a lot of depth. After you smell that, you smell a refreshing white pepper. And this white pepper kind of enhances the bergamot. It makes the bergamot salty. It also helps mix in with the black pepper to not make it overwhelming. So it makes a nice sweet balance. So it's a peppery fragrance. Next, when you get to the mid, that's when you get the sage and the cedar. And those two notes bring the herbal essence. I think that's a brand. Oh my goodness, herbal essence. Don't they make like shampoos or something? Two notes, the sage and the cedar, bring in the green notes. Usually in fragrances, I'm not a big fan of green notes, but in this fragrance, I think it's done really well. I think it might even be something that Carolina Herrera does really well in other fragrances. I believe in CH-Men Privé or CH-Men Privé, depends on how you want to say it. I think they also have a green note. I've never smelled that fragrance, but watching other reviewers talk about it, they always talk about the green notes. So I believe that Carolina Herrera makes fresher fragrances. They usually have a green note that they like to add to it. So in the base, that's when you start to get the ambery touches. That's when you get that cacao. You know what I'm saying? Cacao, that sounds fire. Cacao, que lo que, coño. What am I even saying? What am I doing? I like that. Caca, like Ricardo Caca. You already know I be scoring on the wing. I don't need no lacquer.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Get some cacao, some tonka bean, and you also get some amberwood. So all these notes, they help create like the amberiness, which is a bit like dark and sweet. It's like the same amberiness that I get from like Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP or the EDT. It's a darker amber, vanillic-ish touches. The cacao helps to make the sweetness balanced. Like the tonka bean is not very strong in here. The amber is really forward in the base, as well as the cacao and tonka bean kind of intermingling. Now the best seasons to wear this. I wore this a lot during the summer. July, August, that's when I received this fragrance. It was a gift. And I really enjoyed it in the summer because in the summer, it has more projection, more sillage. It's more in the air. I think the pepper in the summer, when it's heated up on your skin, it just radiates a different way. It makes it a bit more thick and dense, but it smells nice and masculine, a bit musky when it's in the air. When people smell you, they know, oh, this guy is a real man. It smells like a manly fragrance. I do not think this is unisex at all. This is really made for a man. Second point, when you wear this in the fall, it doesn't project as much as in the summertime. So it becomes muted. It stays, but it's not super projecting like it is in the summer. This fragrance, I think, is great for the summer, springtime, because when there's a bit of that heat, it really pushes it off. That pepper starts to like come off your skin more. It doesn't evaporate as quick. I think it's also something that's similar in Dior's Sauvage, because Sauvage also has a prominent pepper note. And the way they made it in this one reminds me of that, because the pepper is not so overwhelming that it's like nauseating, but it's blended in a way where when you're in that high heat and your body starts to heat up, it starts to take form and help enhance the performance of the fragrance. I would rather wear this in the summer or in high heat, even though for some it might be very cloying because it's stronger. I rather have it stronger than weak. I think this would also be great to wear during like an evening out in the summer because of the grassiness a little bit and the amber. The amber is what makes it more, you know, suitable for like an evening situation, but most of the other notes are fresh. I honestly think you can wear this any time of the year, but my personal preference, based off of my experience, I rather wear this during the summer or in the springtime. Because I remember in the summer, there was this lady, I was wearing this fragrance and she was like, your aftershave is so huge. I'm like, it's not even aftershave. Like, we're not in the 1970s where men, the only fragrance they had was from their aftershave. Nah, it's perfume. I'm bougie like that. Carolina Herrera. Gold. Don't play with us. We up. God got us. Shout out to DJ Khaled.
They don't believe in us. God did. Like,
you can wear this anytime. You can wear this in the date. You can wear this to the office as well. Just make sure you're not spraying too much, because a good amount of projection in high heat situations. When it's not high heat situations, then it's average. The performance on this, you can get 6 to 10 hours. If I rate this fragrance out of 10, I'll give it a solid 8.5. I would have given it a 9, but it can get a bit cloying in the summer because of the pepper notes. It's not my favorite notes, but it works really well inside of this fragrance. Also, I'm not a big fan of green notes like grass, you know. Those type of green notes also kind of turn a person off. But this is so well blended and such a high quality designer fragrance, I can get past those things. And I kind of find appreciation to the green notes that are inserted into this fragrance, because it's so well made that it makes it actually smell good. It makes it more unique to other fragrances. If I can compare this fragrance to anything or make you guys picture how it would smell like, I would say it's like a blend of Dior Sauvage with Bleu de Chanel Parfum. When you blend those two together, you can kind of have a vibe like this. It also gives me a bit of similarities to Versace Dylan Blue because of the amberiness at the end, except that Versace is more sweet with the saffron, while this one is more green. It has green touches to it, and then it has ambery touches, and then it has a lot of pepper. The pepper nuances remind me of Dior Sauvage, whilst the amberiness reminds me of Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Because Bleu de Chanel Parfum is a darker version of all the other Bleu de Chanels, and it makes it more challenging. This fragrance is kind of challenging, so I would definitely suggest everybody who wants to get this fragrance to try it out, sample it. You can find this at Sephora. Go there, spray it on your hand, see how it performs on you, how you like the smell, how people come to you, and etc. I don't think that women will have a problem with this. They'll think you smell nice, but they won't think this is the best smelling thing ever. So if you want to get women's attention, this fragrance, Bad Boy, like the name says, will make you smell different, will make you smell good, but it's not over the roof like, oh my god, I need this fragrance for my man. Women are not gonna think that. So galdom, this is a good fragrance, but I can't tell you that this is gonna make your panties drop. So make sure you try it, or you get a little bit of it. The bottle is probably one of the most striking bottles you'll ever see, and one of the reasons many people will want to pick this bottle up. I never demonstrated the sprayer, so I'll demonstrate that for you guys here. It has a pretty nice sprayer, like a bit of mist. I like that. It kind of has a weird shape, and the button is right here. So you're pressing down on this, and then it sprays. But right now I'm smelling it. It smells very bergamoty. It has a bit of green notes in the background, and then that white pepper, black pepper being mixed so well gives it balance, where it's not over the top black pepper. And that's why this fragrance is really good. And then the amberiness kind of gives me some like toffee caramel vibes because of the cacao and the tonka bean with the amber wood. It gives me some like toffee-ish type of vibes. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, press a like, comment down below, and subscribe. This has been me reviewing Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy, and come back and stay tuned for my other videos. Have a great night, day, or evening, and peace out.